Learn to set boundaries. A lot of persons went into emotional and sexual affairs because they refused to set boundaries. Most often, people don't just defy their marriage vows for nothing. People don't just fall prey to sexual sin just like that, especially the married. Carelessness and I don't care attitude become the problem on the long run. You have heard several stories of married people getting intimate with their ex, pastors falling in love with their members, bosses getting smudgy with their secretaries or assistants, colleagues getting involved in office affairs. Some of these are just emotional affairs and sometimes turns sexual affairs. My viewers out there, if you don't want to eat feces, don't smell it. If you don't want party, don't send out invitations. Either as a single person or married, learn to set boundaries. Learn to set boundaries. Learn to set boundaries. A lot of persons went into emotional and sexual affairs because they refused to set boundaries. A married person should not be too close to a single person, especially the opposite sex. A married man or a married woman, don't be too close to the opposite sex. Tread with caution. Don't go back to your ex and don't entertain long personal chats with someone who was crushing on you before or someone you had a crush on. Don't allow the devil to tempt you. Sexual purity is not only for the singles, but for the married as well. Avoid anything that will make you to sin against God and against your spouse. Don't stay in a situation that you are mainly to flee from. Don't stay in any situation you're supposed to flee from. Flee from all appearances of evil. That is what the Bible says. So the Bible is our guide. Bible is our manual. Bible is our instructor. Follow it and it shall be well with you. It shall be well with your marriage. It shall be well with your relationship. It shall be well with your union. Don't be like Samson. Don't be like David. Don't be like Tamar. Be like Joseph instead. Continue to watch Abraham Boson Show, and together we shall make it a better place. Don't forget, learn to set boundaries, either as a single person or as a married person. If you are married, set boundaries. If you are still single, define that relationship. Define it from the onset. Know exactly what you are into. Know exactly what you are going into. Know your do's and your don'ts in that union. Your do's and your don'ts in that relationship, to avoid story that touches the heart, to avoid heartbreaks, to avoid disappointments, to avoid promise and fail. See you again.